Hello again. One of my favorite genres, not only in indie games but in games in general, are survival crafting games. I really like the progression in these games, where I start with nothing, create myself a hut and go adventuring for a long time, forgetting where I built myself whatever the hell I built, and then probably leaving the game and come back to play it after a few months. But seriously, I love survival games, and I've spent dozens of hundreds of hours in games like Valheim, Palworld, Enshrouded, V-Rising and many older games. Some time ago I even made a video about pixel art survival games where I showcased one of my favorite games at the time, which was Ellen. Today, as I couldn't find more pixel art survivals, I decided to make a video about upcoming survival games from various graphical styles. So yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts about the games on the list and see which survival game is your all-time favorite. Just drop a comment. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's start the list with Good Heavens. This game may look very similar aesthetically to Don't Starve. I mean, I can see the inspiration here, though I may be wrong. This is an open world crafting and building RPG for up to 8 players. You can play as various classes like warrior, sorcerer, explorer or even artisan, and roam the promised lands, searching for new materials, crafting new stuff, building your base and getting to know different quirky races and cultures. Good Heavens provides procedural world generation and adaptive narrative, a co-op mode, as I said earlier, base building and city progression, as well as skill-based professions and tech trees for each different class. I think this game may be a really good pick if you want to play with friends and don't mind the really peculiar graphical style. The demo is also available, so go ahead and play it, follow it or wishlist it. Next one is Rogue Knight, which is vastly different, not only aesthetically but also gameplay wise. Even though it is still an open world survival crafting game, it's much darker than the previous one. You will fight through hordes of undead, collect their heads to unlock permanent upgrades and gather resources to build your base. You can choose your class, preferred weapons and equip magical rings. There are over 35 upgrades to customize your character's abilities and a roguelite gameplay system that allows and unfortunately forces you to start from scratch after each death. But since it's a roguelite, you won't lose everything. You will be able to keep your upgrades and come back stronger. There are powerful tools, hidden blueprints to tip the odds in your favor, dangerous landscapes and dungeons to explore, puzzles to solve, traps to die to and valuable treasures ready to collect. A demo of Rogue Knight is also available to play, so try it and wishlist it if you like the game. BitCraft Online is the first and only MMO game on this list. I rarely cover MMOs as I think this genre fits only very specific types of players, including myself to be honest, as I really like MMOs. I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online recently and I've played dozens of other MMORPGs in my life. But to the point, this game is an open world survival crafting game in which many players will play, build houses, farm cities and drive the economy in a single world. This game promises deep social connections and endless opportunities for collaboration between players. You can craft tools, build homes and develop infrastructure tailored to your style, trade with other players and make an impact on the economy, explore an expansive and procedural world full of mystic forests, rivers, mountains and even ancient ruins. There is also PvE gameplay and global events. I wonder if there will be open PvP, I hope not, I don't really like it. I think this game may be a huge thing if everything is done right. It comes to early access really soon, so we will be able to see how it works. Delverium is yet another pixel art survival game and one of the most interesting titles on this list. It's like Nesses that leans more toward the Stardew Valley side, if you know what I mean. It's a survival, crafting and farming game with exploration and combat. You can play this game basically however you want. Want more action? You can explore the unknown or delve into dangerous dungeons, fight monsters, discover mystical and magical creatures and places, use different weapons and even cast spells. Is farming more interesting to you? Go ahead and make your own farm, tend to crops, explore forests, hunt and forage. On the other hand, maybe a settlement would be more your fitting. Sure, build yourself a city. I mean, this game gives a lot of freedom, has a great pixel art style and looks amazing. The demo is also available to play, so try it for yourself and wishlist it to help the developers. StarRupture differs a bit from other games on the list, as it looks a lot like Satisfactory, but with a huge focus on combat, automation and exploration. We will basically travel through an alien planet to find and extract resources and build our factory. We will of course develop new technologies and expand our industrial base even further. The planet is full of different materials, hazards, secrets and enemies. Yeah, our job will not be easy, as we have to defend everything we've built from vicious attacks by hordes of aliens. You can play this game completely solo or with your friends, so it looks like a good squad survival game. Desolated District is for sure a unique entry on this list, as it stands out almost the most graphically. This is an open-world survival crafting game set in a post-apocalyptic dystopia. This low-poly and really simple-looking game is actually one hell of a ride. We've got a huge apocalyptic world to explore, lots of crafting and upgrades to get, and the resources to scavenge. We will be able to build our base from scratch, design it, expand and decorate it with a wide variety of furniture, structures and functional stations. We can gather materials from our environment, destroy furniture to get wood or, for example, barrels to get metal scraps. There is also progression and skill development in this game, so as long as we live and try to survive in this brutal world, we will get better at it. This game looks great, and if you don't mind this really simple aesthetic, which I think may be really atmospheric sometimes, you can check it out right now, as the demo is available to play, so try it and wishlist it to help the developers. Now this one is my favorite. Isometria is exactly what it means. An isometric world full of wonders to experience. Some time ago I made a video about pixel art survival games, and there were some great titles included in that video, even my favorite Ellen. Now this one stole my heart. I really love this graphical style, it's nostalgic as hell, and I can even say it looks really classical. The world actually looks amazing, and there are lots of possibilities. You can craft powerful weapons, sturdy armors, walls, doors, tables, chairs and an array of captivating trinkets, brew potent potions and fashion exquisite jewelry to enhance our prowess in both battle and home life. Talking about battle, we can explore the world, fight scary monsters like slimes, goblins, skeletons and many more, and defeat bosses to harness their powers. There are hundreds of items to find, dozens of enemies to fight, and a dynamically generated world to explore. You can try this game right now, as the demo is also available. Survive the Fall is the big game on this list. This one is an open world action game set in a post-apocalyptic future after a devastating meteor strike. We can discover a world full of dangers, secrets and valuable artifacts. And we are not alone in this endeavor. We will gather and manage a full squad of people, optimize their equipment and make sure they are basically healthy. We can of course do everything solo and be a lone wolf, but that's up to you. The combat gameplay is also really interesting. You might expect this game to be a turn-based XCOM-like experience, but no. It is literally an action game. You will be able to use skills, of course, and command your squad in the meantime, but expect a bit more action. Apart from that, you'll create, maintain and enhance a settlement with over 30 facilities like farms, kitchens, research labs and shelters. Your settlement will attract survivors, and your job is to decide if they can be useful for you and your people. Remember that more people means more resources and more needs to fulfill. There is a lot going on in this game. It looks amazing and it releases tomorrow, so we won't have to wait long to see if it's good. Solarpunk stands on the brighter side of survival games. You can see how vibrant this game looks. This survival game is set in a technically advanced world of floating islands. Our job is to venture alone or with friends and construct buildings, grow food, craft gadgets and explore distant islands with our own airship. We will be able to use natural power sources like wind, sun or water to create energy systems and automate processes like gathering resources and even watering our plants. The world looks beautiful, there are animals we can take care of, some flying robots that can help us with daily routines, and a really interesting world and concept to discover. I think that if you really like lighter themes with automation, farming, technology and survival elements, you'll have a blast. You can try the demo and see if it fits your playstyle. And before we jump to spot number 1, I've prepared 5 additional games as honorable mentions. And last but not least, Tinkerlands is a game that I really eagerly waited to try, and now the time is nigh. This game is what I would describe as a blend of Terraria and Forager. I'm not sure if you can see this, but tell me if I'm wrong. In this game we will find ourselves stranded on an island and our job is to survive. This is not your typical cozy game as you have to do your best to stay alive. The islands we are stranded on are full of things to explore. We can enhance our character through found loot or just craft some better gear by ourselves. We can build our own town, establish a community where diverse characters can join and assist us throughout our journey. To do that, we have to collect resources. We can hunt, mine, chop wood and explore. Every way of progressing is a good way. We can also embark on an epic adventure with our friends in co-op mode. And that's everything I prepared for you today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with great new indie games and sale videos. Tell me in the comments which game from the list was your favorite. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you later this week. Bye.